Still ahead on Omaha Sunday Morning, we go into the archives. Plus, from farmland to housing development, the landscape in West Omaha has changed. But one farm family is staying old school. Crossroads Mall was the first of its kind in Omaha. In June of 1961, families packed the recently opened mall for one-stop shopping at more than 24 stores. Building is booming in Omaha with new housing developments and business parks pushing farther and farther west. In the last 2 or 3 decades, the landscape has drastically changed. The fields that once surrounded Elkhorn and Gretna, fields that grew corn and soybeans, have now sprouted houses, schools, and businesses. Omaha Sunday Morning visual journalist Rebecca Gratz sat down with one of the last farm families on 204th Street and shows us how they're straddling the fuzzy line between the area's rural past and suburban present.
I was born here 89 years ago. What has changed? Everything. I mean, from dirt roads they went to gravel roads and then to blacktop roads out here in recent years. And I've been around long enough. I did some work with horses. That takes it back a ways too. It's grown up to houses. I guess we live with it because we can't change it. It's kind of tough to see it all disappearing. And where we had hills, they make it flat, they level the ground and start building.
It's been a slow, steady process, the development moving this way, and I actually didn't encourage my sons to farm just because of what has happened in our area right now. Everybody's happy here. Dad lives on the farm, I live on the farm. Even though housing has surrounded us, we're still in a nice little area here and surrounded by, I guess, our own property to some extent. The change out here has just been remarkable. Elkhorn has a great school district and people want to live out in this area, you know, maybe get out, you know, in the suburbs a little more or whatever. And, you know, it impedes us, you know, getting from field to field a little bit with the traffic and congestion. But I mean, there's no problem as far as that's concerned. Obviously, developers have talked to us and interested, you know, in our property if we're willing to sell. As of this moment, we're in no hurry to sell. Dad's 89 years old. He still plants, he farms his own ground here. I just look at the people around us as being, you know, new neighbors. More power to them to move out in the country and get a little bit of the country life.
It's changing, and obviously we look forward to change, or we don't look forward to it, either one, but it's going to change. There's just, you don't really have an option on it.
Now the family drives a tractor through 10 stoplights to reach one field. They try to move the farm equipment really early in the day or really late, taking into consideration suburban drivers are not accustomed to having to slow down for a tractor bumping along a 4-lane city road. Still, the men insist the development does not make them angry. They understand the need.